Coming up, flight fright. Is the end in sight after passengers were plagued with long lines to get through security at BWI? We're live with the latest insight after more ICE agents were sent there to help.
And just as predicted, another beautiful day and actually a little bit milder. We'll talk some temperatures today and what to expect coming into a new work week. That's all coming up in just a few.
Madness comes to town. Elite college basketball action happening in the district. The special matchups on the D.C. court tonight and the local players with it all on the line. Saving you money, we've got the hacks to keep cash in your wallet before filling up your next tank of gas. Plus how local veterans can save a pretty penny when filing taxes this year. An historic launch, the first manned flight around the moon in half a century. Our interview with the chief scientist at NASA and what we can expect for the upcoming trip around the rock in the sky.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Sunday evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. Right to your top story tonight. One community in Virginia is dealing with unspeakable tragedy after 3 high school seniors were killed in a crash Friday night. An 18-year-old and 2 17-year-olds were getting ready to soon walk across the graduation stage at Spotsylvania High School in May. The sheriff's office says the single-car crash happened on Lewistown Road, just north of Lake Anna, not long before midnight Friday. Investigators say a sedan left the road, hit a tree. They added they believe speed was a factor. The identities of those victims have not yet been shared. One person is in the hospital after a house fire in Clifton. It's in Fairfax County. Crews say that flames and smoke could be seen coming out of the home on Regal Crest Drive. And firefighters are working to extinguish the flames and get everybody inside out safely. They do say they did escape. One person, though, was taken to the hospital. They are expected to be all right. No other injuries were reported. Another house fire broke out overnight, this time in Northeast D.C. Now, 2 people are without a home. D.C. Fire says crews rushed to Webster Street just south of Fort Totten Park around 10 o'clock. It's there they discovered heavy flames coming from the first floor of the 2-story house. One person was checked out for injuries but was not sent to the hospital. No word how that fire started. Meantime, somebody was rescued from a flipped vehicle in Montgomery County last night and rushed to the hospital. Look at these photos. The first responders said that single vehicle crash happened in Clarksburg, not far from Clarksburg High School, around 10 p.m. at Frederick Road, where it meets Shawnee Lane. The person is expected to be okay. No word what led up to the wreck. In Maryland, long lines, major headaches at BWI Airport have bogged down countless passengers in recent days. Just yesterday, more ICE agents were sent there to help speed up the security lines. That's where we find DC News Now's Dave LaValle joins us live from BWI. Dave, airport staff say issues are starting to get better today, so what can you tell us?
Well, as you can see behind me right now, things are relatively calm here. It's been that way for most of the day as many passengers arrived earlier today and they managed to catch an earlier flight out of town. Now, Saturday saw passengers have to wait in line at least 4 hours in order to get through security. A similar scene greeted passengers when they arrived earlier this morning. However, things vastly improved as the day went along. Airport operators said more TSA employees showed up for work, which opened more security checkpoints and reduced wait times in line. Passengers told us they're glad they did not have to go through what most did on Saturday.
I got a text message this morning saying come 4 hours earlier than my flight, and here I am 4 hours, and could have gotten some more sleep, looks like. So it's nice to see that there are shorter lines.
ICE agents remained at the airport for a second straight day. The Maryland Aviation Administration said the officers are helping TSA get passengers through security faster. Now, yesterday, passengers, and even earlier today, they were told to get here at least 4 hours before their flight. Airport operators say the passengers should now arrive at the airport at least 3 hours before their flight leaves until further notice. We're live in Baltimore. Dave LaValle, DC News Now.
Like a resolution indeed, Dave. Thank you. Meantime, it's Reagan National Airport who reports regular wait times for passengers getting through their security lines. Dulles reports on their website that their screening lines remain steady and within normal wait times. However, a post on X by the Dulles account 2 hours ago recommended flyers arrive 2 to 3 hours early for check-in and getting through security. Well, we're working to get a clarification from Dulles on that right now. Gorgeous couple of 24, 48 hours. Checking out DC's cherry blossoms. My, oh my, the city is pretty in pink. Meteorologist Scott Sumner has been forecasting a relatively nice weather forecast for this weekend, and I hear it's going to continue, Scott.
Need I say more? Pictures tell the story. I don't need to be here.
We'll take you anyway.
Yeah, okay. Well, I gotta regurgitate some numbers for you, but I'll do that now. 61 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. Yeah, it has been a gorgeous weekend all in all. I hope you had a good chance to get out and enjoy all the festivities in and around the Cherry Blossom Festival here in D.C. It has been blustery. It was windy yesterday. It was a colder wind yesterday. It's more of a warmer wind today, but still wind is wind. And here we are talking about winds gusting up to around 30 miles an hour here in D.C. 25 at Culpeper, 23 at Orange, and 25 over towards Martinsburg. These winds will relax a little bit as we go throughout the evening hours, and our temperatures will drop just a little bit too, getting down to around that half-century mark from where they currently stand here around that lower 60 realm. But our weather headlines here again, we're looking at a dry but I would say mainly cloudy overnight. We have a couple little tweaks to the forecast, and we'll break it down for you coming up. But the headlines show that there's a warm early week pattern shaping up. That part of the forecast is still holding true. The showers and storms on Wednesday as well, and a cooler late week. But the cooler part here is not as cool as I had yesterday. Stick around for that 7-day forecast, and I'll let you know all about it. Ben?
All right, Scott, we'll be here. Thank you. Montgomery County Public Schools board members approved a controversial plan to close Wooten High School. It's known as Option H, and only one board member voted against it. It's a plan that will move students to the new Crown High School and repurpose Wooten. DC News Now's Jan Maurice shares how parents are reacting and what's next for students and staff.
Frustration and disappointment filling the room after the Montgomery County Board of Education approved Option H.
I feel like all of our voices were not heard.
The plan will close Wooten High School in Rockville and move students to the new Crown High School in Gaithersburg. And it will also change school boundaries. School leaders say it's to help address overcrowding. For some parents, they say it's a necessary move.
It's a step forward for equity, and we look forward to welcoming our neighbors from Rockville and working together to make a real inclusive vision.
But for others, this decision comes after years of asking for repairs at Wooten High School, not relocation.
Yes, we want a healthy building, but a healthy building does not mean moving an entire community from Rockville 4 miles away. It makes it incredibly hard for parents.
Now, some families say they're taking legal action.
I think we were looking for true accountability to show that this process has been very rushed and confusing. We want to make sure that the right decisions are being made.
Board members say the decision was not easy, but they say it comes down to making the most of limited resources.
I would find it difficult to justify using the beautiful brand new Crown Farm site as a holding school to rebuild schools when there is no money to do so.
With the plan now approved, students are expected to transition to Crown High School for the 2027-2028 school year. New developments tonight on that major acquisition of local news company Tegna by NextStar, which is DC News Now's parent company. A federal judge has temporarily paused that deal for at least 1 week. Several outlets report the judge from California ordered that pause of NextStar's $6.2 billion purchase of Tegna after the FCC's approval last week. The pause comes after 2 legal challenges, including one from Democratic attorneys general in multiple states and another from DirecTV. They argue the merger could drive up consumer costs, close newsrooms, and lead to job cuts in local journalism. NextStar, meanwhile, says the deal would help local TV compete with big tech. A hearing is expected April the 7th to determine whether the deal can move forward. Tegna owns WUSA 9 TV here in the D.C. market. Well, DC News Now is your local election headquarters, and Virginia Democrats and Republicans are deploying their own brand new strategies to reach voters as they decide if the Commonwealth should temporarily redraw maps for congressional districts. The maps are expected to give Democrats a 10-to-1 advantage over the Republicans in the Commonwealth. Governor Abigail Spanberger put out a new ad supporting redistricting. This is funded by a group named Virginians for Fair Elections. It's the main campaign supporting redistricting efforts. Data from the Virginia Public Access Project shows the campaign has received more than $33 million in large contributions. On the other side, Virginians for Fair Maps has received a little more than $3 million in large contributions. A political science professor at the University of Mary Washington says because Republicans are being outfunded, that campaign strategy will focus less on TV and more on grassroots campaign.
Because the anti-amendment folks are at a significant financial disadvantage, it makes sense for them to figure out ways to reach people that are low cost.
Early voting in the redistricting referendum continues through April 18th. The last day to vote, put it on your calendar, April 21st. For more local political analysis and discussion, you can tune in to Sunrise on the Hill with host Hillary Howard and Corey Smith. That airs weekday mornings from 6 until 9 right here on DC News Now. Look up tonight at the moon and imagine the astronauts who are soon set to orbit around it. We are now just days away from NASA's Artemis 2 test flight with 4 people on board. Chief scientist of NASA's Human Research Program joined our Tosin Fakile to discuss humanity's first crewed journey beyond low Earth orbit in more than half a century.
First, what is Artemis 2 and where are these astronauts headed?
So they're doing a flyby around the moon. This is the first time we'll be on the other side of the moon in quite some time. And we're going to be able to get views of the moon that we haven't had before. So one of the things that they'll be doing is photography and a lot of imaging of the backside of the moon or the poles of the moon to allow us to plan for our next mission. What is the goal of this 10-day test flight? So from our standpoint, I'm in the Human Research Program, so our goal is to look at how spaceflight affects the human body. And as you said, this is the first time we're going to be outside of low Earth orbit in a long time. And so we're looking at differences in radiation levels. We're looking at how the transition into microgravity affects the crew and how being in a small capsule will affect them, because remember, the International Space Station is quite large. What health hazards do astronauts face on a deep space journey like Artemis 2 compared to a trip to the space station? The main ones really are the radiation exposure, because in low Earth orbit, they're protected by the Earth's magnetic field, which prevents a lot of the radiation from getting to them. But also that small capsule, that small contained environment has its own hazards to the human body. It affects how they think, how they behave, and how the team functions together. And that teamwork is very important for a mission like this. And for those who didn't experience the Apollo missions, what is the significance of this moment? And are you excited about it? Oh, I am so excited. I can't even tell you. It's, my entire career here has been leading up to this. We've been hoping to get to this point. Artemis 2 is the pathfinder for us to get boots on the ground, and we're really looking forward to that. But just the opportunity to be able to study something beyond low Earth orbit to get back to exploration is incredibly exciting.
Wish them the best of luck. Pretty cool. Plenty of excitement back here at home at Capital One Arena. Fans of March Madness are waiting for #1 seed Duke's Blue Devils to take on #2 seed UConn Huskies in the Elite 8 matchup. The NCAA tournament is a few days away from figuring out who's going to make the Final Four. But today, fans of both teams have been gathering around Capital One Arena. Plenty are visiting from all across the country and excited to see the game and are crossing their fingers hard for a successful bracket.
Watch Duke beat UConn. Hope we can pull it off this year. It's been close last year, but hoping Duke can go all the way.
Just need a bad game from the Blue Devils. Need the Huskies to go through. They can be part of our Wolfpack today.
Coming up at 6:30, we're hearing from DC News Now's Jake Rom. He's there at the game. You don't want to miss it. All right, ahead, from tolls to rising prices at the pump, your commute might have you feeling cash-strapped. So we're stretching your dollar, showing you how to keep more of your hard-earned money. Time now 6:14, live look at the National Mall. Gorgeous shot. Happy Sunday, everybody. You still got a couple hours to enjoy the sunshine, maybe even the cherry blossoms. Take that allergy pill. Why not? Scott Sumner's coming back with your forecast.